lovelies, you're welcome back to my channel. So today we'll be making this beautiful dress. It's called a kimono dress. You can call it BUBU dress, you can call it danshiki. So but before we do that, I would like to say a big thank you to every one of you who have been watching my video. Thank you for your encouragement, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do that. Also give a thumbs up, click on the notification bell to always get notified, and leave a comment below, and also share the video with your friends and family. So let's begin. For this project, I'll be making use of 2 years of African print fabric, which I already have folded into 4 here, and then I have some lines that I have ruled. My shoulder line, my shoulder to bust 10 inches, my shoulder to waist 17 inches, my shoulder to hip 25 inches, while the length is 38 inches with 2 inches sewing allowance, which makes it 40. So I'll just go ahead and mark my shoulder. On my shoulder I have 7 inches, and the reason why is because I divided my shoulder into 2. My shoulder is actually 14 inches, then I divided it into 2, and that gave me 7 inches. And then I'll also take my sleeve length. My sleeve length is going to be 10 inches. I mean, that's what I want. I can make it shorter, but I just like that 10 inches. So I have my 10 inches here. I will go down with 1.5 inch or 1.5 inches, which is going to serve as my shoulder slope. My shoulder slope, and then my neck width. I'm making use of 3 inches as my neck width, and the neck depth of 3.5 inches. That's for the front. And for the back, I've been using 1 inch neck depth. And of course, the neck width is going to be the same. And then I will go ahead and create my round sleeve. My round sleeve, because it's a free dress, I don't want to make it tight. It's going to be 12 inches. And then I'll just divide it into 2, and that gives me 6 inches. So I have 6 inches here. That is going to be my round sleeve. So I'll take my bust circumference. My bust circumference divided into 4. My bust circumference is 35. 35 divided into 4 will give me 8.75. So I will add 1.5 inch ease allowance. Remember, I told you this dress is a free dress. So I have 10.25 here as my. I have 10.25 here. Then I will go ahead and connect this line together with it. Let's see if this will work. Okay, so I'll connect it together like this. From there, I'll go to my hip measurement. My hip measurement is 37 divided into 4, 9.25. So 9.25 plus the 1.5 inch sewing allowance, ease allowance that we added the other time is going to give me 10.75. Yeah. And remember, we didn't take our waist measurements. So on the waistline, I'll go in by 1 inch because I just want to create a kind of curve there. I don't want it to be too straight, so I want to create something nice over there. So I'll just use my curve ruler and connect it together. And from that hip measurement that I have 10.75 here. I'll remove 1 inch, which will give me 9.75. So I'll take 9.75 here. And then on the hip line, I'll go down with 2 inches. So I don't have any pointed falling look over there. So I came down by 2 inches, and then I'll connect the lines together with the one I have here. So guys, this is what it looks like. So I have created a 1/2 inch sewing allowance all around the dress. Then I'll first of all cut the back. I'll cut through the sewing allowance, the 1/2 inch sewing allowance that I created. After doing that, I will remove the back panel and cut the front neck depth. And from there, I'll just create a 4 inches slit downward. But this is optional. You can decide to make the neck a V-neck. You can do anything you like with it, but I want to create a 4 inches slit. So I'll place my front panel on a piece of fabric to create my facing. Then cut. Also create that slit which I have at the front. Make sure it's also 4 inches. So the wideness of that facing, I want to make use of 3 inches. I'll also get the back facing. Like I did at the front, like I did for the front, I'll create 3 inches here, also 3 inches here, and connect. So I want this dress to have pockets. I'll just go ahead and cut my pockets. Four pieces of fabric is what I'm using for my pockets. So what I will do right now is go to my machine and fix the facing. The right side facing the right side. And I'll pin it together like I did for the back. So I'll sew all the way from here to here. I'll do that for the both of them and show you how it looks like. Now this is what the neck looks like after fixing it. I've given it a nice press. And I did it for both back and front. Also, I fixed my pocket. What I did was to create from my shoulder point to my waistline, which is 17 inches. I notched it, and then I also, from that 17 inches, marked downwards 7 inches and notched it. And in between those 2 notches, I fixed my pockets for both front and back. Now the next thing I'm going to do is to fix it together. From this is the shoulder, the right side facing each other, and then I'll fix it like this. I'll sew from here downward. I'll also do the same thing on the other side, on the second side. So this is what it looks like now. Guys, you can see how neat it is on the inside. So the next thing I'm going to do right now is to join the sides together from the sleeve here. Remember, we left ½ inch as our sewing allowance. So from this sleeve, from the sleeve here, I'll take it down like this, half inch downward, and I'll do that on both. So I'm done fixing the sides together. The next thing I'll just do is to fold the M line 1 inch 2 times. Like, you know, we left 2 inches sewing allowance, so what I'll just do is fold it this way and also go in like this, you know, 1. So the 2 inches is folded already. And then I'll go to the sleeve. We left ½ inch as our sewing allowance there, so what I'll just do is fold it 2 times, quarter and quarter, and I have my half inches. Let me just do that and show you how it looks like. So guys, we've come to the end of this video. I hope you like it. If you do, leave a comment below, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and also share with your friends and family. Thank you.